Hey there, everyone. It's cloudchief, and yeah, I'm starting my live stream. So, wasn't sure what would be, something good to do, especially because I'm only going to go for about an hour tonight. I have some other things I'm going to try and take care of. It's going back and forth about doing Ambuscade since it just switched, or like doing something else. And I was figuring I just finished clearing like all of Abyssea last week for cauliflower, which was definitely nice. I mean, it makes doing like I said, the magian trials for upgrading my Ragnarok much easier. But so, like, I'm open to doing other content. I might, at the end of the stream, go and try and see if I can proc blue on the worm god. I'm trying to remember. I would want to do it when it would be slashing, I would think. I'm trying to remember what time frame windows that is for Abyssea. Let me look that up. For procking blue. So I think I need, 300 beast weapon skill kills? See, is that okay? Make sure I try and get the mobs low enough, because before I just needed to pop weapon skills. Now I actually need to make sure that they die from the weapon skill. Well, it doesn't seem to be too much of an issue. Although the problem is, these are probably leveled down. They're going to be leveling up since I'm killing them. Okay, blue, here it is. So slashing's between 1400 and 2200. It's gonna be the other problem. Don't have any of the was it quested weapon skills? If I were to try and do that. Oh hey. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we did yeah, Ambuscade. Well, welcome to the stream. Should make sure, yeah. Have Tasso up. It's gonna help. Yeah, I think I'm able to just one-shot him at this point, but after killing him a few times, it's no longer going to be the case. I don't think I'm going to be able to one-shot him. Too bad. I know when I was doing Nirvana on my main, I had so much crewer just from like doing Abyssea back in the day, and then also just all the what's it called, Void Watch spam. So much crewer when I was doing that, and considering like meleeing and doing Garland of Blissful and Summoner just sucked. I ended up made a like a damage taken set. We just gather up all the mobs, pop a brew, and then was just spamming weapon skills to get the trials done. But that only works if you have like a ton of crewer. And I know I don't have a lot on her. But yeah, I should make a guide about that. Showing different ways, like the way I'm doing it now, and then also doing it doing it if you have enough crewer that you can just spam out. I think it took me like, by the time I started doing it, it was probably like 25 brews before it was all the way done. Alright, have a good night. Thanks for jumping in the stream. Good luck with your client. Yeah. Just trying to think what would be something good to do. It's going back and forth on doing Ambuscade, but I remember doing this Ambuscade before, like probably about a year ago when the one with the Antitions was out. It's actually funny because I've been talking to people as I was doing last month's Ambuscade, and I was like, oh yeah, this month's gonna probably be easy, it's a single mob, but it turns out that what SC was talking about with that, that's for version 2. It's funny that it's old, it's an old Ambuscade. Although this month is pretty easy. I remember doing VDs on my tank on my main, and my tank was nowhere near as good as it was now. Like, my tank probably had like 2300 HP, and it's not a problem as long as you can hold hate and you're in, you know, like your damage taking cap. It's not a problem. But the thing is, I know it's favored to do nuking method. I know you can do it melee, but it's not as simple because of the whole cactar running around and. You can do it melee, like I said, but yeah, it's people favor like skill chain magic bursting, and I do remember it being that way when I did it before. But I was in some melee groups. You just need really top end melees. Also remember, what is it? So you're gonna like the tank should pull the boss to the start. Melees just TP on the boss, don't weapon skill it at all. And, yep, like I said, as soon as they level up, I'm not going to kill them in one shot. They just TP on the boss, and as soon as the cactuar comes in, everyone just unloads on it. And you should be able to do it if your melees are good enough in, like, 2 or 3 run-ins. At that point, you just then kill all the ads that popped, and then just take the boss out. So the problem is also doing with melee is all the AoEs that the Anticians do. You're gonna be getting hit by also, but it's definitely doable melee. But yeah, mages are definitely more favorable, especially if done right. You can essentially just one magic burst kill the cactuar. As long as you have like a decent immunity set and you're a damage taking cap, you should be able to handle it on Paladin. Like I said, I know my Paladin on my main is nowhere near as good as it is currently, and I was able to do it without any problems. Yeah, spaced out. Should have waited. But at least, like I said, I know this month's easy. I'm just concerned how well I'm going to be able to do it with her. Although, if I'm shouting building the group, you can build it however you want. Because I would want to do difficult with her. You're getting the maximum amount of points. Because I know she can't handle VD yet. Need slightly better gear, and I need a lot of job points. And get him away from Marvin. I need to aggro him. I know you can summon or burn this month's Ambuscade, but it's definitely not like sought after. Like I know, like I said, black mages was definitely the favorite strategy for it. 'Cause that way they're staying out of range of all the AoEs. The thing is, black mages are, like, very rarely utilized in Ambuscade. Which is kind of funny. What is it? Like, Scholar, Skill Chain, Magic Burst methods are typically favorable if you can actually do it. Like, if the mob doesn't resist magic. Actually, I suppose I should try. Could probably kill him in one shot while Zerk's up. Let's try that. Yeah. Just have to watch for when it drops. Enough attack to push me over the threshold there. Ouch. Getting all the ruby light. Ouch, really? It's a complete whiff. So I think after beasts, I have Aquans, then undead. Well, this is, I mean, it's hard to say what's the worst part. Doing the trials, like I said, stinks, but definitely doing them in doing them in Ambuscade. Doing them in Abyssea with regain Atmas definitely make it a little smoother. I should have popped my one split TP move. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's berserk up. Nice. Thing is, it's... Remember back in the day when they first released these trials to upgrade, it was absurd. You needed like 2,000 weapon skill kills per trial. I remember spending like, I don't know, probably 20 hours on just one trial just to up your relic's damage by like 1 damage. It's definitely good that they significantly reduced the amount of stuff you gotta do for it. Yeah. Trust me, it sucked. I spent so much time in the stupid zone underneath of Sandy killing leeches for amorphs on my ninja. God, just thinking about that gives me nightmares. So you're 99. I take it you're not 119 though by going with your comment. So you haven't gotten the gear. The best place to start, especially if you're just trying to do it solo, would be to go unlock Abyssea Alluvian Skirmish and go solo that for your 119 gear. From there, once you're 119 gear, you're good enough to get in a group to do like version 1, either very easy or easy ambuscade. Then you can do that for to get the ambuscade gear, and you can work on that to get the NQ and then the +1 relatively quickly, and that'll actually have you good enough that you could move up to normal as long as you have a decent weapon. You don't even need like a really good weapon, just a halfway decent 119 weapon will get you done. Alluvian Skirmish weapons would definitely fit in that slot too, so you can get them doing that. If you need, I have multiple guides and even live streams of me soloing Alluvian Skirmish, and I know I have a guide that tells you how to get there, because it's a lot of stuff you got to do in Adelan to even get to the point where you can start doing Alluvian Skirmish. There's a lot of areas, and you got to like unlock all the stuff for colonization reeves. But that's typically what I found is the best way to progress. I have I have past live streams posted on my channel too, because when I started doing Caulifla, I basically streamed all her main progress. Oh. And hold on a second. Yeah, I've basically streamed all of her progress, and that includes doing all of that. So getting 99 and then starting to unlock all that. So that's all like been recorded. So you're welcome to go through, you know, some of my guides and other stuff, and that should help you get that. Because once you get, you know, to that point and you're actually getting ambuscade gear, you definitely can start jumping into endgame stuff. I mean, they can be, I'd say, the best if for, like, offhand. I don't think they'd ever really be the best for your main hand, because that's obviously gonna go to ultimate weapons. But, yeah, you can definitely get some really good, augments on, Alluvian skirmish weapons. They're definitely... The nice thing about it is that they're what is it? They're high delay, high damage weapons. So that can work good in two aspects. Because if they're high delay, that means you're gonna get more TP per hit, which can be good depending on certain jobs. But yeah, you can get really good augments on them. I know, like, the sword I was using that I would probably offhand on, like, blue or anything that I was, like, doing that, I have, like, 3 quad attack on it, which is obviously really good for TPing. For a long time on my thief, I was using the Alluvian skirmish dagger. I can't remember what all augments I had on there, but yeah, they are really good weapons, and it's not hard to obtain, and it's stuff you can do solo. But, yeah, they're definitely good weapons. Typically, I mean, outside of being ultimate weapons, the best weapons are typically going to be either, like, typically a Alluvian skirmish, what's it called? Sinister Rain, or, either NMs from Reginima or Sky, yeah, Sky. So Estia zones. They're typically going to be your, like I said, best weapons outside of ultimates. Although now, actually, there is some, what is it? Some of the like Superior 2. And I'm not even sure if it's Superior 3 or not, but the like some of the Superior 2 weapons that they've come out with recently, those are also good too, but you need job points for that, and if you just hit 99 and are struggling even to get in the end game, you're not going to have the job points, and that would take a while anyway, so. But yeah, Alluvian skirmish weapons are definitely a good choice for someone who's just recently hit, hit 99. Well, that's one of them, but there's other ones. Like, another example is the weapon that I've been using on Cauliflower for war, like this. This weapon's actually really good. I've actually, I've seen myself do more damage than, like, other Rag Wars. I know I was doing Sovereign Behemoth, and I was out DDing an Afterglow, or no, actually he didn't have an Afterglow, but he had a 119 Ragnarok, and I was definitely, like, doing a decent bit more damage than him. So, I mean, they've added more weapon options as of recently. But yeah, I know that weapon that you're talking about is good. I've had people actually say it's better than Ragnarok, although I don't agree with that. I'm sure it can be if you're getting enough, if you're getting fed enough MP, so that way you're getting the TP bonus thing that it does, where it burns your MP and converts it to TP. But I mean, if you're not getting fed MP to do that, then it's, you know, it's not going to be as efficient. I mean, it's fine. You gotta, you know, obviously go and gear with where you're at, so. Again, it's just options. And some of them it's expensive. Especially if you're, you know, a fresh, you know, 99 character anyway. You're not gonna have 20 mil to dump on it. And even if you did have, say, 20, 30 mil, whatever to dump on it, you might be better off putting that into like accessories and other gear, as opposed to actually dumping it all on a weapon. I mean, it's like if you like having an ultimate weapon, but then having no gear to back it up is basically gonna be like you having just icing, but you don't have a cake to put it on. So there's no substance there. It's not gonna do you any good. It's the way I always put it. Is, you know, like ultimate is basically just icing on the cake. If you don't have the cake itself, there's no real point in having it. Marvin's over there. Dirk should have been up for a while. I'm just spacing out. Although, if you don't space out doing this, I think you might go insane. How much crewer do I have? I'm not even sure where it's gonna be. I think maybe currency 2. Oh no, definitely not. I have less than I even thought. 77,000. It's not even enough for one. Ah. A little too close to Marvin for my taste. Not that he's a threat, but you don't get credit. He doesn't... For whatever reason, NMs don't count as whatever type for the kill. Which is stupid, and he's just gonna take, not a long time to kill, but I could easily get 4 points probably in the time it would kill him, so I really don't want to aggro him. Although I fought, what is it, Marvin so much back in the day when this was released. Because, what is it? Drops, whatever, is like hide. Can't remember what it's called. But, they were used to upgrade, well, I needed it to upgrade my, occasionally attack twice katana. I had it for my ninja back in the day. And I remember... Like, so Abyssea was just released. I was basically using all my traverse stones that I would get to come in here just to try and kill him to get the stuff, and it would take me, I'd do it on red mage, I would basically like gravity dot kill him. Take me like 40 minutes to kill him. That's before, you know, that was back before they even were aware of how Abyssea XP worked and proccing and all that stuff. I remember just burning all my time just to come in and kill him. Had a couple times I actually timed out. What the heck? No. Yeah, that Marvin's Pillage. You need, what, 10 of them to upgrade the OATs. Sucks that they're not even like used anymore. Where is it? Because what is it? Those weapons only go to 99. Oh. close to halfway there. Don't. Oh, come on. Good old whiffs. Throw retaliation up, but I don't want to have the reduced movement speed for moving around. I don't think it's gonna help too much with TP. Well, it probably would have helped in this set since I had so many mobs hitting me in one spot. Nice, so halfway. Are you serious? double whips? Okay, yeah, for you guys, I'll throw it up and then just drop it when we're done. Good amount of hairs on this one area. Oh! Jeez. Seriously, what is up with all these misses? Well, then again, I should have probably kept it up. There's like... getting a good amount of pops all in one area without too much running around right now. Let's go a little faster. So we have those misses. Just over 5/8 of the way done this trial, which is not bad. Should probably start looking at prices for Umbral Arrows and see if I can find any for cheap. Still got a bit to go, but that stage is gonna come up real quick. What is that, hair pop in the chest? Oh, come on. Yeah, it's getting there. But I mean, almost done this trial. I still can't remember if there's 2 or 3 more. I know I have Aquans are next. I believe it's Undead. And I think that's there might be 1 more after that. Or that might be it. Then I have to, what is it? Go kill the test NM 5 times, which That one's a pain just because of dealing with the drop rate for the pop item. What's nice is if I can get in there and someone's trying to like farm for a certain test, you can typically join up. Since I just need kills, I don't need any drops from the actual NM. And then then you have to go kill the animated weapon, I think 10 times. But that's significantly easier than the test NM. At least I think it is. The drop rate seems to be much better. Plus, there's just more of a condensement of mobs that drop the pop item anyway in Zark than there is in Glacier. And then was it the Umbral Marrow, then I can immediately upgrade it to 119 with Pluton. Then just need a very large boatload of Plutons to get it to Afterglow. Yep, almost 3/4 of the way done. So you should pop Aggressor too. Get that accuracy up. Yes. Yes, I am. I don't see the point in, you know, having essentially like 2 weapons and putting money into a second weapon when the first one's not even like fully upgraded and usable. That's definitely the plan. Because, like I said before, that the Great Axe that I'm currently using is actually really good. Like, it's definitely a really good weapon and competes. I mean, considering both the 2 main weapon skills I use are modded by either strength or vit, and it has strength vit on it. It has really high damage. The damage is actually pretty close to what, you know, most ultimate weapons that War would use. It's not as high, but it's pretty close. And, oop, there's Marvin. Let's move away from him. And it's got a decent amount of accuracy on it too, which is nice. So I mean, I don't mind, like I said, rocking that, because once Ragnarok's 119. That's probably gonna. That's definitely going to be, you know, my primary weapon. But for whatever reason, if I need to use Great Axe, I'll just use the other weapon in the meantime. I just wish I would have gotten some chance to actually CP on Khalifa while the CP campaign was going. Oh, look who's strolling over here. Son of a bitch. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, doing AoE parties is definitely really good CP. That's kind of my preferred method. I've actually had some like really good parties where you're talking, you know, top end like geared players. Doing CP parties, and I've definitely gotten better XP in Apex than doing AoE, but I still prefer AoE because you make a lot more money that way. You get so many more, you get more sparks, you get a decent amount of crystals, just some of the drops also you can just like stack and sell. It's just, you can make really good money just getting CP from doing AoE parties. It's one of my favorite reasons to do it, because you're basically, you know, making progress on multiple things at the same time. But I mean, the vast majority of the time, it is going to be the what my buff's wearing. I'm not paying attention again. But the vast majority of the time, AoE parties are still going to be better than Apex. But I've definitely been in, like I said, just ridiculous Apex parties that actually beat out AoE. But yeah, I'll always prefer an AoE party, as long as there's no like competition. It always stinks when you're at an AoE camp and then you got 2 or 3 parties trying to camp on top, because then that just cuts into your XP. me see. So what am I at? Oh, 33. It was getting low, but spaced out. Be interested in seeing when I'm done what my lights are at. Ruby's gotta be capped. Gun. So I know I got a couple pearl. I shouldn't have any azure. Misses are getting irritating. I'm not even sure how I'm missing either. I should be so, like, I'm definitely at accuracy cap on these things. Wait, nice. So, 90% done this trial. Getting to the end. What do I get? I get like 2 more damage on the weapon. Nice, single digits. So I've been going back and forth in my mind what would be the best place to go for... Oh, look at Marvin. Even if I aggro him at this point, I'm just gonna ignore him, let him beat on me. But was it Aquans or next? I'm trying to think where the best place to go. Vision area is typically gonna be the best because the mobs are gonna have the lowest level, lowest stats, lowest HP. Therefore, easiest to kill and like without having to pump a bunch of damage into them until you weapon skill. So I've been going back and forth whether I want to do like frogs here. I'm trying even to think where else there are Aquans and vision zones. Could always do Miserix, but then that's not a vision zone though. I don't know, maybe for... Oh, I don't have the conflux over there. I haven't ran over in that direction. I'm guessing frogs would be the best. Clearly be done if I didn't have all those misses. Alright, one more. Where's my numbers? 25 pearl, capped ruby, and 2 heaven. Nothing else. Boom! Done. Alright, I didn't have a lot of time, but just to make it interesting, go try, what was it? Actually, if I hurry up, I am in the slashing window. Well, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta go soon. Time's ticking. Oops. Yeah, it's a 300 Aqu one, so 100 more than I just did. Although, it's 6 more damage. That's not too bad. Alright, if I can hurry up and still enter and still get it in the slashing time frame. Although without having any of the quested weapon skills done, I got a high risk of not even being able to proc. Monk's obviously best to do in blunt time, but I don't even have monk leveled to try and do it to proc blue. Yeah, I should make it. I got an hour left to engage. Although, shoot, I didn't grab any holy waters. This is gonna be close. 'Cause I still need to summon trusts. If I don't make it, it's gonna be blunt. Come on. Shoot. Might go with just 3 trusts. Yeah, I don't want to risk. With like 2 minutes to spare. Drawing. Come on. Pull back a little away from my trust. Remember what? I think full break was clean, I'm not sure. Wish I'd get the message. That was clean for sure. That was clearly dirty. Oh, with the stupid freaking message. Oh, nice! Never even got the message and just got the stagger. Is he like... Yeah, he must have like took all my yeah. Really? Twilight Cape. That's kind of lame. See, now for, what is it, blunts, I'm not even sure I can do anything. Let's see. So I can do a few things. I don't think I can do any of the hand-to-hand stuff. Yeah, you gotta kill all the, like, boss Abyssea mobs. Then you gotta kill all the, let me remember what they're called. Okay, so spinning attacks 1. There's 1 there. Skullbreaker, True Strike, Judgment. So 3 there. Could have 4 because I could have Black Halo, but... And then I should have Heavy Swing, Shell Crusher, and Full Swing. Actually should have Spirit Taker too. Should have all staff except for Retribution. Yeah, Spirit Taker, Full Swing, Shell Crusher, and Heavy Swing. Alright, let's give it a try. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, it probably took me... I made sure I was proccing red on everything I could. Probably took me 5 hours to do everything. And that's with, like I said, proccing red and farming all the pops for the NMs. But you ideally definitely want to do it as either war or ninja, so you can easily proc red. Ideally, I know when back in the day, when like Abyssea was the top end stuff, I used to do this with 4 people. We would farm this. It would actually go quite well. We'd do it only during blunt time. We'd have a monk tank. We'd have a thief and then 2 white mages, because we obviously didn't have trusts. Monk would go in and just proc blue. And meanwhile, while the monk's trying to proc blue, the thief was just, stacking treasure hunter. We'd make sure we'd have at least TH8 on it. Typically try and get it higher. And then once blue was procced, thief would pop a brew and burn it down. And you'd get like 2 to 3 drops every time. It was definitely an efficient way of farming. think heavy swing was clean. That looked clean too. Okay, club. What was it? Skull breaker. Yeah. Nice. All my moves up before he does whatever move to reset my timer. That one's so fast, I'll do one more. This is gonna be definitely my last one though. Twilight Scythe. Well, if and when I level Dark Knight, that'll actually be fun. Twilight Scythe's a lot of fun to play with. Plus it's a really good scythe up until item level. Oh. And it's still blunt time. I really want to get the, what is it? Twilight Mail and Twilight Helmet. Auto re-raise for the jobs that can use it is definitely very nice to have. that just proc? Oh no, hand to hand. Okay. Is that the only one I have? Is yeah. Claim, I'm gonna try it again since I only have one. Can't remember if his attacks are like they're like cleave moves, and I think they might be considered. That's oh, I didn't actually go. Like that would have been dirty. Oh, nice! Well, I'm glad I double-checked and thought it might have been dirty. Another way you can be sure if something's dirty, whatever is the actual weapon skill that'll proc, you'll never get the message on it. So if you if I'm doing like a hand, if I did hand-to-hand weapon skill and I actually got the message on that move saying that it's, you know, hand-to-hand, even though I did the weapon skill, then you know it's not that weapon skill, because it won't ever give you the message for that one, which is definitely useful information to know. Really? Must have gotten either the cape or the scythe again. Because I want to drop the mail. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up now because I got some other stuff I need to take care of. But thank you everyone for tuning into the stream. Feel free to leave a comment if you guys have particular content you'd like me to stream next week going forward. I'd like some more ideas what, you know, stuff people would like to see for you know, content for live stream. So feel free to leave some feedback, and if I can do it, I will definitely put it into consideration for, you know, the next couple of live streams coming up. But again, thank you for supporting the channel, and may you have success in all you do.